suck anymore. We don't suck anymore. We don't suck anymore like we used to do. We don't lose anymore. What was all of that for? We don't suck anymore like we used to do.
The Cubs are going to the World Series. The Cubs win. My first thought is, we did not suck. It's game 1 of the World Series. The Chicago Cubs against the Cleveland Indians. We thought his season was over. Here is Kyle Schwarber. Kyle swings and lines a base hit into right center. Kyle.
Just change up.
Kyle Hendricks led the major leagues in earned run average this season. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Kipnis strikes out on a changeup. Chapman brings it. Swing and a miss. The save for Aroldis Chapman. 2 2/3 in.
Finally, we found the ones we've been looking for. Rizzo, Bryant, Zobrist, Stan Lackey. It's been over 108 years. What the hell went wrong? Was it the GOAT, Bartman, or Moises, or Lewis P? Don't really care what Epstein's doing tonight. Whatever he did, he's doing it right. And Madden, don't you dare leave us alone. You might be crazy, but you've changed the game, and we can't get you out of our brains. So all my Cubs fans say, we don't suck anymore. We don't suck anymore. We don't suck anymore like we used to do. We don't lose anymore. What was all of that for? We don't suck anymore like we used to
Make our fans proud.
The moment of truth in the World Series has arrived. The Indians have taken a commanding 3-1 lead. Here's Chris Bryant. Fly ball deep left center field, back toward the wall. It's got a chance. Go! 3-1. The Cubs win a World Series ball game for the first time since 1945. It's
If those K's come and Jake Arrieta and Lester don't skip a beat. This has to be the season, the curse is gone. Every now and then we get some confidence that we'll be there in November. We're just all a little afraid that we'll be wrong. Don't really care what Epstein's doing tonight. Whatever he did, he's doing it right. And Madden, don't you dare leave us alone. You might be crazy, but you've changed the game, and we can't get you out of our brains. So all my Cubs fans say, we don't suck anymore. We don't suck anymore. We don't suck anymore like we used to do. We don't lose anymore. What was all of that for? We don't suck anymore like we used to do.
It's game 6. Addison Russell coming up. Deep left center. That's back near the wall. It's got a chance. Grand slam, Addison Russell. Cubs lead 7-0. The Cubs beat the Indians, and this World Series is going to have a 7th game.
It will.
A little bouncer slowly toward Bryant. He will glove it and throw to Rizzo. It's in time, and the Chicago Cubs win the World Series. The Cubs come pouring out of the dugout. The longest drought in the history of American sports is over, and the celebration begins.
Oh, David Russ, we'll never forget you. And Contreras, we freaking love you.
Holy cow! How about that?
Wow. The Cubs don't suck anymore. Wow. Welcome to the Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM.
I'll tell you what, that was pretty good.
Well played.
That was
well
pretty good.
done.
Yeah, you know, it's. I think people would rather.
What's 108 years in the making? You had plenty of time to figure that out.
To edit, and you know.
Would you work on that every year and then have to redo it?
Yeah.
Delete.
I got the Harry Carey one. You know, it was years ago, but Cub fans, you got to be happy, ecstatic, sad. Just all the emotions, all the above. Phone lines are open, 737-3791. You know, you guys know this World Series is a little bittersweet for me. my dad was a huge Cubs fan, lived and breathed it. He passed away October 15th, the opening day of the NLCS. So he wasn't able to stick around and, enjoy this, but he's looking down, watching it. And I like to think he had a little something to do with it.
I'd say he did.
And, a great game. You watch all the stories after. Everybody has a story about a loved one. So I just thought I'd share mine. And it is true. It's definitely true. You got people driving across the nation 6 hours to go sit at a grave to listen to the game with his deceased father. And it's just, the stories were overwhelming. And, a lot of people have them. And it does. It hits the heart. It touches home. And if you have a story you'd like to share with us, call us 737-3791. We would be happy to listen. And Cub fans, we did it.
Cub fans, we did it.
Cardinal fans are speechless.
Oh, we've got plenty to say.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
we've let you decorate the office today with the big W
Big
behind
dub.
us.
for me, being a Cardinal fan, I fancy myself a real baseball fan.
Right.
I mean, it goes across being just a Cardinal fan, but this is what baseball's about. I mean, more so than basketball and football, in my opinion. This is what baseball's all about. This is about your dad who wasn't here. This is, right. and knowing that he's celebrating with you, and for past generations. I mean, that's what baseball does. Baseball rolls around, like a steamroller, cleans it and comes right back. That's what baseball is. And you know what? This is one of the best World Series, including the Cardinals. This is better than the Cardinals World Series.
Yeah,
in my opinion, it was more fun.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, in the Cardinals World Series, I was always nervous and just hoping for that last out that we could be on top. With this one, it wasn't that way. This was pure enjoyment. I did not want the Cubs to win because I'm a Cardinal fan.
Right.
But at the same time, I loved watching it.
Yeah.
At the end, those teams, that was great.
Yeah, it was a fun
Are you
series.
kidding me? That was
Well,
great.
Just, you couldn't even write a better story or write a better ending to a game. The Cubs, they come out, and Kluber's beat them twice before. They come out, they hit Kluber. We get some runs on the board. Cleveland, they don't go away. They come back, score a couple. Cubs add on with a David Ross home run. Are you kidding me?
Gotta love that guy.
And he couldn't have a better ending to his career.
No.
And you go into the eighth inning up 6-3, and you're just thinking, okay, we need four more outs.
Yep.
Everybody's questioning Madden on his,
all of a sudden you're not so smart.
Yeah. If it would have worked, he's a genius. So happened both moves he made didn't work.
That's baseball, though.
Yeah. Do you why take Hendricks out that early? Well, I don't know. I'm not the manager. But the Cubs didn't win 103, 104 games in the regular season for no reason. Mm-hmm. And he's a good manager. They didn't win the NLCS or NLDS for no reason, or the NLCS for that matter. Madden's a good manager. Everybody makes mistakes. On hindsight, it's 2020, whatever, But 6-3 going into the eighth.
With Chapman?
Feeling
pretty good.
Feeling good, but tired.
Yeah.
Used him a lot. Cleveland ties it up with a homer, and then everybody, heads go down. My blood pressure was probably over 200.
And then
what happened?
And then the gods.
I'm going to tell you, when you talk about that stuff, the rain delay was 100% in favor of the Cubs.
Was key. A 17-minute rain delay lets the Cubs go down in their locker room, regroup, hit the reset button.
Hey, and that's where you talk about
Oh, no.
Hey, that's where you talk about the script. The script
Oh,
could
look
be
at that.
better.
He's got the patch on there. Look at that hat.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Another big Cub
We need a
fan
picture
coming
of
in.
him on the Twitter.
They are crawling out of the woodwork.
He voted. Looks like he voted.
He
Did you
voted
vote,
for the
Timmy?
Cubs to win.
Step on up in here, Timmy. I can't see. Oh, yeah. Look at him.
That's right.
Timmy. Very photogenic.
Yeah.
Timmy's very
Timmy.
photogenic.
Looking good. Looking
Scott
good, Timmy.
and Scott and Timmy have a long day playing together.
You guys gonna ride around in those blue outfits and just stop it and
I
visit?
tell you what, did you see the size of that? It wasn't a parade, I guess. It was
Rally?
Rally.
Yeah.
Holy cow! I mean,
Yeah.
they didn't have enough room, no matter where on this planet they had it. I mean, that was incredible.
It was the 7th ranked human gathering of all time.
All time, yeah.
And I'm assuming the first sports gathering, the number one sports gathering.
Of that
of all time.
size, yeah. How many? What was the actual number? Do you know?
They said 5 million, but I don't know if you can really
How would
It
you
was,
get a
it was- it was incredible.
good
I mean,
read on it.
and you know that there was probably Cardinal fans, Reds fans, White Sox fans that, like you're saying, their dad didn't
Yeah.
get to witness it, and so we need to be there for him.
Yeah,
and
and
how much of that
it's a
was there?
huge. I mean, Cub fan, Cardinal fan, Red Sox fan, Yankee fan, any fan. If you're a fan of baseball, this is history. It's been 108 years.
Yep.
And didn't
And-
you feel like when they booted the one? Who did Baez boot one early?
He booted
Yeah,
a couple.
He booted two.
couple,
But
yeah.
when that happened, weren't you like, oh gosh?
No, not
Oh,
really.
man. What?
I mean, was I mad?
Hendricks
yeah.
was just dealing though.
Yeah,
man.
but it's it wasn't. You didn't have that feeling like you did in the past, just because they overcame.
I'm telling you, I had the feeling when they hit the homer, tied it at 8, and I had the feeling because you know what, Mr. Moe had ran across the field and things were changing, and then the rain delay.
The rain
came.
delay.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the rain delay was unbelievable.
Right as soon as that rain hit, I told Kelly, I was like, "Oh crap!" She's like, "What?" I was like, "Cubbies just won this game." I changed the channel.
Because they were going to run on that field with their shoulders down and all.
Yeah. And everybody, you could. I did, man. I was on an emotional roller coaster at home, up and down, up and down. It's just Tammy's like, you need to settle down. You're gonna have a stroke. I'm like, I can't.
That's exactly how I felt with the David Freese game.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that, but
Yeah.
that's exactly how I was.
And it's just
Holy cow.
you can't control it. I mean, it's just you're in a game. I've been wrapped up in this for a month. It has controlled my life.
Now, were you kind of like me? Like, you're thinking there's something I'm doing that might change it, so I got to stop doing that?
My wife, we have to set in spots at home.
Yeah.
I have my spot,
Yep.
she has her spot, and then if the Cubs are doing bad, Bryson has to go to bed because
Yeah.
when he goes to bed, that's when the Cubs start.
You
doing
better
good.
keep him in bed.
Fortunately for him, we let him stick around to watch the game. But yeah, last year we were playing the Mets, and during the wild card against the Cardinals, we all had our spot. Well, after they won the wild card, she decides that she's going to change the living room around, rearrange the furniture, because she gets that idea every once in a while. So she did, and then the Cubs lost 2 to the Mets. I come home after work one night, and the furniture's back where it was. It didn't help, obviously, but everybody...
You have to do your part.
Everybody
trying to
has,
contribute.
Yeah,
everybody
every
has
fan
their
has a part.
superstitions. Last year, I wore my Cubs hat to work during the playoffs, during the NLCS, and they lost. So this year I didn't. But when they won the World Series, I busted the Cub hat out and
There
wore
you
it to
go.
work and got a bunch of grief for it. But
Timmy's in on this.
I have to buy me a World Series hat now.
yeah,
Let's check out one more.
Timmy's all decked out.
He's all blue.
He is.
Look at that patch on the arm there.
Where'd you get that patch, Timmy?
Walmart. Don't
Yeah.
go to Walmart.
Really?
There you go.
Lovely stuff out there.
Well, I'm going to get me one of those.
And probably hope they get World
I
Series.
should have my Baez jersey in today.
They're not delivering it today.
I'm going to wear that everywhere I go.
I give me Grizzlies.
Cub fans, phone lines are open, 737-3791. Even if you're not a Cub fan or just a baseball fan, give us a call.
They're all Cardinal fans.
They're-
Everybody in here is Cardinal fans, but me, Timmy, and Lloyd. He's a
and Lloyd. Look at Lloyd.
he's a Phillies fan.
Which is kind of like a Cub fan. I don't
Same thing, only
I don't-
different.
I don't think so. Not anymore, boys. Not anymore.
Not, that's right. Not anymore.
Not
Now,
anymore.
It moved another franchise into being the number one losingest of all time, didn't it?
It sure did, didn't it, buddy? It sure did.
I've always said we were the Cubs of the NFL.
Your errors, but does that really count though? Since they were on a little hiatus, you just pick up where you left off. Because the Rams won a championship, so I mean,
Well, that's
it's
not
in
St. Louis.
but
That's St. Louis.
It's not the franchise, the Cardinals. Well, losers.
Yeah.
Cubs of the NFL. Now, we had our chance. We blew it.
Yeah, and you were at home.
Yeah,
Couldn't
you're at
tackle
home
that
too.
guy. Yeah, we were going to play that game at home.
Right.
Gosh, I was so right about that.
That is so right.
I was
right,
so right
but
about
so
that.
wrong.
The injury bug.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now.
Kind of like the rain delay.
That was happening. I'm telling you, the rain delay that's a thing that you guys should all be talking about. That was heaven sent.
The rain delay, the
rain delay was
17-minute
heaven
rain
sent,
delay, and the person that gives the pep talk during the rain delay is somebody you wouldn't expect. One of the worst offensive players in the league this year, Jason Hayward, goes down and just tells them how it is, and they come out and how about Schwarber? Kyle Schwarber,
How about him?
unbelievable.
Yeah.
He gets a lead. He leads off the top of the 10th with the base hit. Almora pinch runs for him.
Mm-hmm.
Bryant hits a deep fly ball to right center. Most runners are going to be halfway, thinking it's going to,
Or more than
possibly
Go
drop
off that
and get
wall.
a double. Almora tags up at first, gets to second. That's huge play
Mm-hmm.
right there.
Big change.
They walk Rizzo, which I still don't understand
Yeah, I was
because
wondering
Zobrist
myself.
is on fire.
Yep.
And they face Zobrist. Zobrist hits a double. Almora scores. Rizzo gets to third.
That was the game. I mean, after that was the game.
And then Montero gets a single to score another run.
Yep.
Well, which ended up being a crucial run because the Indians scored on the bottom of the 10th. And then Chris Bryant gets a little ground ball, and he's going after that ground ball with a smile. He
Yeah, he
knows.
had a smile on
He
his
knows
face, yeah.
game over. Me, I talked to Jim.
think it's
off
getting
air.
thrown
Oh, don't hit it to me.
Oh crap! I'd be crapping my pants, but he's got a smile on his face, grabs the ball, and as he's throwing it, he slips.
Yeah.
Still throws a strike to Rizzo, and right there, fellas, that's what they call history.
And they were, I mean, I know you guys stayed up and watched it too, but they were very impressive. Afterwards, everyone that
Yeah.
spoke, I thought, did an excellent
Yeah.
job. It
Yeah.
was
And-
very professional. It was good.
I had to watch it the next night. I watched it again Thursday just because I couldn't enjoy it Wednesday. Just because you're up and down, your emotions, you miss a lot of things. So I watched it again Thursday. I know the outcome, but I'm still nervous. I'm sitting here watching, and it's just you get caught up in it again. And, obviously you fast forward parts that you don't really care about. And it's you just
Like anything to do with the Indians.
exactly. But
I know he's going to get hit here soon. Let's fast forward.
I know this is going to be a homer, but you know what? I'm going to watch it because they're going to be all happy. But what they don't know is the 10th inning. They're not going to be so happy. So, yeah, it was, man, I can't, they say they can't put it into words, after they talk to him. And how could you? I mean, they haven't experienced what the people in the past have, like your Sandbergs, your Billy Williams, the late Ron Santo,
Dave Kingman.
Leon
Keith-
Durham,
Keith Moreland.
and they don't know the history like some of the older people. The elderly.
Ronnie Say.
Real quick, you're watching Aroldis Chapman come off that mound and walk around. Does it not give you quick flashbacks to Lee Smith?
Absolutely.
He looks exactly like Lee Smith.
They got the same rump roast.
Next year, he's probably going to gain about 20 pounds, and they'll be mirror images of each other.
And he'll be back in a Yankees uniform.
Smitty.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he might not be
By next year.
Who, Chapman?
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be with the Cubs next year.
Really?
I
That
really
quickly?
don't.
Cubs got a lot more money.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't even really want to talk about next year yet. Let's talk about this year.
Well, Cardinal fans do.
I'm done with this year. It's time to move on.
Yeah, I mean,
we got to start looking forward.
Yeah,
Tammy's,
We're already
Hey.
making moves.
yeah.
Now, this is where we change our
Hazelbaker's
our hats a little bit and say,
They're-
well, let's talk about next year.
Well, let's not because let's just keep it right here.
I think we've stayed enough on this segment.
Yeah.
It's time to move
It's
on.
over with.
No.
And in local sports,
Oh, well, you know what? Let's take a commercial break as Jim just turns the clock on us. Let's take a commercial break. We come back. We will talk some more Cubs, but we will also talk some
Cubs.
We'll talk some high school playoffs.
playoffs.
Yes, that's pretty
Playoffs?
exciting this year. And
Oh.
That's really about all we're going to talk
And
about.
we're going to
today,
hear from
fellas.
Blake Jones. He's going to call, and he's going over the state
9:30.
cross-country
Okay,
meet today.
Yeah, we'll take a break. We'll
call
come
about
back. We'll
9:30.
have Blake. So stay tuned. You're in the cheap seats. I hear the secrets that you keep. I'm flying solo. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the cheap
Cotta.
seats. Did you guys have a good little conversation up there, or what?
And we're
We're
back.
out of coffee, man.
We-
Nobody made coffee.
You know what, Scott? You sent us on a coffee run. You expect something to be done.
yeah.
We're getting results while
Yeah.
you're back here tooling your thumbs.
You think you're
Well,
something special.
you know, he should have the coffee ready to go.
You would have
Hey,
thought.
we've already went
I
through a
will
pot
agree
of it.
with that. He went through
went
one
through one
pot,
pot
and
of
he
it
thought
already.
one pot was enough.
It's a good thing he's not busy up here during
I'm
the
going to tell you
week.
something right now. All somebody's got to say is, coffee's out.
Qualifier Blake Jones just waiting over here.
Oh, hey. Hey, we got a caller.
Who we have on? Coach Mason or Coach OD?
You got Coach Mason, Coach OD, Coach Haas Vincent, and state qualifier Blake Jones here on the way to Detweiler Park.
All right. So Blake Jones. So what's the deal today? How many people are in? How many people are in the state? You know?
There's about 250 per race, and there's 6 races. So I am a math teacher. That equates to 1,500.
You're a very bright girl. I know that. I know this stuff. Hey, so tell us a little bit about it. Blake finished last in the second. He said finishing the sectionals last week as what? I mean, how does he qualify to get there?
Sectionals last week went pretty well. 15:31 on a 2.94 course, and I was the third individual to qualify and 13th overall in the meet.
Wow, that's pretty good. 13th overall. That's pretty good. And do you get this from your mom or your dad? This running ability.
Hello?
You got us?
Yeah,
Hey, Blake, do you get this ability to run? You get that from your mom or your dad?
definitely my mom.
All right. Your dad's got muscles. I don't know if it's a tight shirt or if it's the muscles, but he's got muscles.
I think he just wears tight shirts, honestly.
Yeah. What makes your muscles look bigger? That's what Scott Kirby does here on the show.
Yeah.
Two sizes
And-
smaller.
So tell us a little bit about how you've prepared for the race today. What'd you do all week? Do you slack off and save up energy and eat pasta, or do you just still run every day like you always have been?
This week I tried something different. Usually, I just train pretty hard early in the week, but this week I kind of took it easy, carved up, and let my body recover for today.
Carved up. Nice job. Are you guys on speaker there, Coach? Can you hear us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay. Now, were either one of you guys cross-country runners?
Yep.
Tell you what,
I'll tell you, this is my first time at the state meet, though. They're not very good runners.
I just wondered if you guys actually ran it. So he's what are his so you can watch these times on the internet or whatever. You can see times. You can see where people are, obviously, so you can know like what are Blake's chances of finishing in the top 10, the top 25, the top something.
Yeah, so, well, first, I don't know if you know this, but Blake plays soccer. So this is the funniest thing is that he's this good and has never even been to a practice until a couple weeks ago. So I don't think
Nice.
the coaches are taking any credit for his success.
Can we speak to Coach Stukins? Is he in the van with you guys?
Coach Vincent?
Coach Stukins. Stukey, I mean. Stukins. That's he's an agent over in Decatur. Coach Stukey, is he in the van? I was lost.
I'm not sure why Stuckey would be in the van, but no,
He's the
not.
soccer coach, isn't he?
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, but-
he's not going to play soccer.
But he's the one that's coached him all year. These guys said they didn't. Am I the only one that lost this?
No, but
Yes.
Credit, I guess.
yeah. Hey, Blake, what's your strategy today? Do you have a strategy?
What?
Strategy? See, now you got me all can't even talk. What's your strategy today as far as do you want to get out early or just kind of fall in the middle of the pack? What do you plan on doing?
Well, we've been looking into it, and right now I'm sitting around 43rd, but we're in box 2, and we have a straight shot. Like, it's a bottleneck course, so it's going to, like, taper into the course, so it's a big open start. And if I don't get out early, I'm going to be boxed in, so the first 400 meters has to be hard, and then I have to keep going after that. So it's going to be a tricky race to try to start off early and maintain my usual race pace.
So you want to try to get out in the lead and try to kind of set the pace, because if you don't get out there, there's not a whole lot of passing room.
Yeah.
And so there's a number one out there, obviously. You guys know who the number one is and what times they've been throwing around?
I'm Jack Oho, who I think is going to get number one. His time's 14:39 at the sectional, I believe.
And yours was what?
Bill, can you even run 1 mile in 14 minutes?
I couldn't ride a bike in 1 mile on that. Now, hold on. This has nothing to do with me.
It does now.
That's funny, though. I like that comeback. Good. And Coach OD, is she used to being called an O'Donohue now?
How do you feel if we call it Donnie?
Wait, what? How do you feel about me calling it Donnie? Oh, it feels great. I like the sound Coach OD. That sounds good.
Coach OD, that's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Fun time, big time last weekend, Coach. You just got married. Had some fun, right?
Yep.
All right.
It was good time. Good time. Had by all.
Married into the O'Donohue tribe. There's a bunch of them.
Wow.
You be careful in there. There's a bunch of O'Donohues.
Yeah, please pray for me.
Yeah.
Timmy's doing that at the church. I see him there a lot. Timmy gets in there and prays for you.
Good.
Well, maybe Timmy said a few words out there for you today, Blake. Says we just want to wish you well. Maybe we can pop you on the show next week. You can tell us about it. I don't know if you've ever seen the three of us, but none of us have done much running or intend to. So
that's just a flat-out lie. I run to the fridge all the time.
I'm not sure.
Hey, Blake, you a Cub fan?
No.
All right. Good luck today. We hope you run fast. I'm sure you will. And let us know how you do, and so we can let everybody else out there know. Do you have a lot of spectators or a crowd there to watch?
Yeah, I think like 20 friends are coming up in a big van.
All right.
Like there's 2 big carloads and then some family. So.
All right. Maybe we could get Lloyd, our cameraman, to run beside him and film it.
Now, Blake, did you leave your uniform somewhere one time earlier this year? Do you remember that without me, I don't think you would have made it there if I didn't have that uniform for you? No,
probably not.
We've already lost track of that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Didn't you have a buddy grab your uniform and he didn't follow through with it, right? That Meet the Railers? Just checking on you.
Meet the Railers.
Well, you making stuff up.
I'm going to tell you what.
Don't worry about that.
I must be the only guy that remembers this stuff.
Blake, I don't
remember this.
Well, Coach Mason
He
does.
sounds like a politician, just making it up as he goes.
Yep.
Wrong.
Hey, Blake, what's starting time? Did you tell us that?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. And you're on your way there right now, huh? Where's Detweiler Park? Is that Bloomington?
Peoria.
Peoria.
After the riverboat, you take a left and go over the bridge, and then you'll take a right, and it's right there on your left.
All right. So anybody wants to go watch Blake run, get on to Detweiler Park.
Detweiler Park.
And then when you're done, you can go throw some money in the slots.
No, do not stop by there.
Oh.
And so, hey, you guys went for breakfast this morning. We'd like to know what'd you carb up on today for the race?
Today was more of just light food like yogurt and fruit, but last night we went to Olive Garden.
Ooh, that's a nice call on that. All right, hey Blake, let us know how you do. Maybe we'll have you on here. You can show us your medals and stuff because you're going to get one today. Good luck, man.
Yeah, you are.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. Good luck.
Good
Blake.
luck to you guys. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you. See ya.
That's Blake Jones, cross-country runner, going to the state meet up in Peoria. So good luck to him. It's pretty exciting. He didn't practice all year long because he played soccer, and now he qualifies to go to state. He must just be a natural runner.
He must be.
What grade's he in? Is he a
junior?
He's a junior.
Yeah. So he'll be back next year.
Absolutely. So things are looking up for Blake.
It's a lot of distance to run.
How many miles is cross?
Holy cow. I don't know. It's just the thought of running across the street.
Running into your car to grab something. It's a long way, isn't it?
That just seems
You're going to stop for a break
He
out
has
there.
a hard time getting up just to go to the bathroom now. Come on.
That might not end well.
Yeah. Hey, let's take a commercial break. We come back. We're going to talk
get some
some
coffee.
high school playoffs. Maybe see if the coffee's done. Maybe
we'll check on that.
All right, stay tuned after these messages. We'll be right back. I'm made of these. Who am I?
Hats off.
Wow.
That's all. Yeah.
Song sound better.
Oh,
Sing. I'm going to tell you
right.
what.
I'm going to tell you what.
Tell me.
Loin, you have a good voice for singing. That's no kidding. Anyone that's heard a Hats Off session knows that.
You guys know what time it is right now?
What time
is it?
It is.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Every time I hear it, it kind of...
Baseball season's finally done. And Scotty's Cubs have finally won one. So while Jake and Cards fans might have the blues, here's something that might help them feel amused. It's time for Hats Off Now. Hats Off Now. This is for the Cubs fan on our crew, otherwise known as Hats Off Now. Hats Off Now. This is for the Cubs fan on our crew, otherwise known as
That's good.
Yeah, that
you know
is
what?
good.
That's good.
I tell you what, that Lloyd.
And unfortunately, I broke the string of me not being in the Hats Off. I finally made
You're
one.
in the Hats
Lloyd,
Off.
he's been very disappointed.
I know I'm working on it.
Why don't you
working on
stop
it.
focusing all your attention here and shuffle it that way?
I think you were supposed to break this.
Well,
Shabadoo!
Break and come in. You were supposed to hop up like it's your hand.
yeah, that's probably never going to happen ever again because I would pull a muscle or break a bone or
I can see that.
something will be dislocated. So it is time for Hats Off, a special edition of Hats Off.
Special edition.
Would you like to start it off? Apparently not. Joe?
I'll go with Blake Jones. Hats off. He's going over the cross-country state meet today. Good luck to you, Blake Jones. Hats off to
Hats
you.
off. Well, my hats off are
Oh,
going to
gosh,
go.
who could it be for here?
Well, I'm going to throw a twist.
Oh,
my
my.
hats off goes
You only get one.
towards the fans of Chicago Cubs. 108 years of misery ended Wednesday night when the Chicago Cubs won the 2016 World Series. And in-house today, we have the biggest Cub fan in Lincoln,
And
Timmy McDougal, in the house. Let's hear it for Timmy.
The McDougler.
The McDougler.
Timmy McDougal, he's decked out in his Cubby gear. He's got the World Series patch.
He's got some Madden glasses on.
Yeah, that's Timmy. And Timmy says, you know what's in a couple weeks, fellas? The Cubs have won the World Series. Lincoln Rather basketball.
Oh, right there.
And
right
he
on the
loves that.
Yes, he does. He's the flag carrier.
board. All right.
Started practice this week.
Top that,
I got
buddy.
nothing. My hats off goes to all of my fellow Cardinal fans for enduring the very humble Cub fans throughout this whole ordeal.
Well, you
Very
know
humble.
what?
I love that.
Lloyd's got Tourette's.
That is correct.
Shabadoo. That's great.
Shabba dabba doo. All right. So that was hats off.
It's hard on a show not to have all the information here when we
Yeah,
start.
and here's what we got. I got to send my apologies out to a friend of mine.
Uh-oh.
Earlier in the year, when the Cubs started winning, friend of mine, Jackson Sisk, known as Poncho, I said he was a bandwagon jumper. And I gotta take that back. I gotta take it back because he's not. He's been a Cub fan all of his life.
There you go.
I just given him some grief. So what we're gonna do with that is we're gonna give away
Uh-oh.
a rookie Chris Bryant card.
Really?
Oh.
His rookie card. If you can call in and tell us his rookie year. And you're going to
Looks like in mint condition there.
mint condition Chris Bryant rookie card that we're going to give away.
Is that really the question?
That's the legit question. You cannot
You want to call in?
Oh, hold on. I'm going into the other room.
So this card is donated by Jackson Sisk.
Take care of some
It's a
business.
rookie, Chris Bryant. And
I'll be right back.
phone lines are open 737-3791 if you want to call in and tell us what year was Chris Bryant a rookie. Now, it's tricky. It's a very tricky question. Okay? Phone lines are open. Don't everybody call at once.
It's really not well, okay.
It's really not that tricky.
No, in any way, shape, or form.
But we got people scratching their head right now. Tricky.
Tricky.
So,
Look at Timmy scratching his head. Yeah, he thinks he knows the answer.
Oh boy.
yeah, so that's the trivia.
I guess this will show who the real Cub fans are.
Ryan's keep last year. Ryan's
Timmy's kind of
knows.
trying to tell everybody what the answer is here.
You gotta call in, Timmy.
Timmy, you got to call in. You can't stand here. We're not taking the tweet on this.
No tweets.
No tweet.
You got to call. You got to earn this thing.
I can't.
737-3791 is the phone line.
Let me see that card. Thanks.
Well, I don't.
That's
It's
sweet.
beautiful.
Beautiful card.
Timmy's getting the number right now.
He's a handsome young man.
He's getting the number right now. Well, we'll talk some football playoffs while we're waiting on the phone call. It's not going to take long.
Jim's that thing work?
I
That
think
phone work there?
I think the phone's going to ring any minute.
You know,
Any minute.
one of these days we would like to take the 6th or 7th caller.
There you go.
Well,
What's that?
is the phone ringing?
Caller.
We got a
We got
caller.
a caller on the air?
We don't even know how to treat it.
Hey guys, I think it's 14.
You think it's 14? Well, Timmy, you're wrong.
You are wrong.
Timmy, you're going to have to call back.
Holy cow. Timmy, call back again. Now we got our call.
All right.
Go ahead, caller.
Yeah.
Hello.
2015.
Sorry, caller, you were number 5. We were looking for caller number 10.
No, you are correct.
Call him back, Jim.
Hung up on us. We have another caller? Oh.
No, now we got some more technical stuff going on over there. Lloyd's helping on the redial.
That's good stuff.
Oh, hey.
I guess we're going to put him on the air right away. We'll talk first.
That's good stuff.
Call has been forwarded.
Better hang up now.
21773.
Yeah. Leave a message for him, Scott.
Available. At the tone,
You know,
please record your message.
that's real radio.
That's
When
good
you have
stuff.
finished recording,
Sing him a song. Now you can leave him a message.
For more options.
Hi, this is 96.3 FM, and I'm sorry, but we have a buffoon here beside us. You were the winner, so if you want to give us a call back, you won the Chris Bryant card. So
That's
give
pretty
us a call back, 737-3791.
It was 15.
There you go.
Yeah. He won the Rookie of the Year, Timmy.
Yeah.
I thought it was 14 because a lot of people came up last year.
Yeah, yeah.
You're even in-house. That proves nobody's cheating up here. He's in-house and couldn't win. Sitting here. Nice work.
Or maybe we're cheating.
Well, we had a winner, but Jake,
Scared him.
what is wrong with you? We finally have somebody call in. We've got a great prize to give away.
Sorry, we're looking
Compliments
for
of
caller
Poncho.
number 10.
And if you are a listener calling in, you know darn well we
You've been
never have
scared
10
off.
callers. We're lucky to get 2.
We got two.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't even know.
I apologize to who the caller was.
Yeah, he's going to call back. While we're waiting for him to call
Caller
back,
6.
Joe, why don't you give us? I mean, you really worked on this hard.
Have Lloyd text him.
Some high school football playoffs.
We'll talk
going
about
on
some
right
high
now.
school football playoffs and
Okay.
playoffs. And I'm telling you, Lincoln football is going to get better overnight. I'm just telling you. I mean, moving to the new conference is really going to help them. Mount Zion yesterday, the conference champions of the Apollo, 9-1. They had to see what we see all the time and go play Rochester last night. Of course, it was at Mount Zion, but they played Rochester, took a pounding, 63-21. It showed you what Lincoln High School's been having to deal with all the time. That this conference champion is going to step over there and get beat up like we always do. Rochester, they're just at different levels. So Mount Zion, the conference champion, they get beat 63-21. That's going to help us. I was looking at Taylorville, who's coming off another good season, they're 8-2. They have the pleasure of having Belleville Altoff in today, and good luck to them because that's a different animal coming to town.
That
too.
could be 100-0.
Altoff's very, very good, and then Muhammad Seymour, who was the third team from the Apollo that got in. They were pounded by Marion last week, 44-0, and I can't believe Marion's a power, a Southern Illinois team, but so that bodes well for Lincoln as we jump in the new conference next year. Those are 3 playoff teams.
What's bodes well mean? Explain this.
We're going to do very well next year.
Things are looking up.
Playoffs are in the future.
Playoffs?
For Lincoln football.
Playoffs?
I wanted to give a shout-out to my buddy Murph up at Wilmington, Illinois. They won again. They're 10-0.
Is he listening
They'll play
today?
Byron today. Murph listens. Yeah, we need to start having him call in.
Good luck, Murph.
Locally, Williamsville, very good again. They will be at Carlinville today.
Oh.
Looking to make their rounds. That's 3A. As we jump in that 4A football, we talked about Taylorville and Mount Zion. Moves us into 5A football. Eisenhower, back to the Central State 8. Eisenhower had to play Jacksonville last weekend. They beat them 51-22.
Oh, wow.
So Eisenhower's going to play Peoria today, and Peoria High School is pretty good.
That should be a good game.
They had a tough game. Eisenhower's a very good football team.
Yeah, they are.
I was very impressed with them. So that should be a good game today at Peoria. I think that's at the stadium. And there's your Muhammad Seymour score from last week. It was Centralia that beat him, not Marion. I say Centralia. And then the only team left around then is SHG, which everybody loves to hate. But SHG beat up Normal last week, 57-20. And they will be at home today against the Silver Streaks of Galesburg, which I think they'll punish them also. So high school football playoffs are underway. Get out and see a team play.
What'd you say SHG did?
SHG, they beat Normal last weekend, 57-20. And today they will play the Silver Streaks at SHG.
Galesburg. They're
I think it won.
Galesburg's a solid team. Been kind of down the past years, but should be not a very good game.
No, I don't think so. Too many running backs over there at that SHG team.
Yeah.
Big up front, a lot of speed, a lot of power. So that's your high school football roundup.
Okay, we got 5 minutes to go. Let's talk some more Cubs.
Oh, my gosh.
All right.
Imagine that. The NFL's going on.
Let's talk about next year.
Not that I really talk about that kind of thing anymore.
The Bears had a big win on Monday night against Minnesota.
They won again?
Yeah, I know. I tell you, Minnesota is they have one of the best defenses in the league, and the Bears just went through them like butter. I don't understand what's going on there. Injuries or what?
I have nothing.
Yeah, I took
Minnesota. It's all color.
Yep. He was back for that one.
He was back for that game. We'll see how he follows up in 2 weeks. They're off Sunday and play again next Sunday, but
I'm ready for baseball.
Oh, another thing real quick.
So ready for baseball already.
Basketball's around the corner. Junior Railer basketball sign-ups are going on right now. Get on out to the rec, sign up.
Today's the last day.
Today
is the last day. According to Abigail Niece.
Is it? Okay, then.
Today's the last day.
We like to get the kids signed up as early as possible so we can get teams set and, kind of go over numbers. But
are you still running that? You still running that show out there?
This is my last year.
That's not what I heard.
I'm retiring.
I heard you signed a 2-year contract
2 years ago.
Again, you re-upped.
I did not re-up.
You didn't sign the back-out clause.
That's a big fat lie.
And it opens you up to 2 more years.
Anybody who would be interested in taking this program over, you can contact Neil Alexander.
Automatic roller were kicked in.
Automatic.
Well,
we have a caller.
Got to call her.
Caller.
Don't scare him off.
Yeah, go ahead, caller.
Yes, I would just like to talk about Aaron Hopp playing with Lincoln College. They play at home today at 4 p.m.
Aaron Hopp at Lincoln College. We got a bunch of Lincoln kids on that team, don't we?
Aaron Hopp basketball.
Oh, basketball. Oh, I thought it was still baseball season.
You just brought up it was basketball season. We have a caller call in.
Yeah, Aaron Hopp, a two-sport athlete in college. That's phenomenal. And
Absolutely.
He's an athlete, and let's get out there and support him today. Get over to the gym at 4 o'clock. Do we know who they're playing?
Robert Morris College.
Robert
There you go.
Morris College. All right. Well, thanks for calling. and letting
Hopper,
us
not a
know that.
bad wiffle ball player either. Not
No?
bad.
Well, I think he's just whatever he does. He's just an athlete.
Is it homecoming out there?
Yes, homecoming weekend.
Homecoming weekend. So you had the Hall of Fame banquet last night?
Yes.
Yes. How was that? Tell us about it.
It was fine.
Anyone local in that last night? Or no?
Norm K was inducted.
Wow, that's a big deal.
Norm K, yes. I don't believe any others that are locally, right at this point now. But Norm K was inducted last night.
And
yes.
what other events are going on that the public can come to? Is there anything else? The basketball game?
Women's basketball, they're playing today at 2. It's their first, they opened last night. They'll play today at 2, and then the men's will follow at 4.
All right. Is there a dunk contest or anything? Maybe Hop could get in? No?
I don't think so. No, not today.
He's been dunked in the pool a few times. I know that. Bridget Thomas, thanks for calling in. And you know what?
Oh.
Give us...
I didn't recognize her voice.
You don't recognize that voice?
Not when she's usually cussing you out.
He doesn't use foul language. You're... keep us up to date with what's going on out there at that Lincoln College. We need to get some of those cats on. We'll see if we can get Hopper in here.
Maybe she'd just come
Talk
on
a
the
little
show
bit.
every Saturday
That's a good idea.
and eliminate you.
Dean Thomas, what do you
Okay.
think of that?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Are you going to be on the show every Saturday?
Sure, I'd love to be on the show once.
We would love to have you on
Only
there.
one.
Once. All right, wait,
One
we
time.
can make that happen.
We will.
Okay, great.
Thanks for the phone call,
right.
Dean Thomas.
Okay,
Dean
thank
Thomas.
you. Bye-bye.
See ya. He didn't scare her off
No.
calling. I'm going to tell you that right
Does
now.
she acknowledge you being her brother?
Oh, no.
Okay. I wouldn't see why she
not
ever
at all.
would.
No.
We've been, what do you call that? Where you can Photoshop out of family pictures and stuff, this and that.
Photoshopped out. That's what you call
And
it.
out, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I'm pretty hip.
Hop.
No.
Hibbity hop.
How about the Hopper out there?
Well, fellers, it's 10 o'clock.
that time.
It's been a great day. It's been a great Cubs day. Cubs fans, you should just be walking around Lincoln with your chest pumped high. And
I was thinking,
oh boy,
what kind of baby boom do you think was created by this Cubs victory in Chicago?
Rizzo.
the kids, the
Javi,
Rizzo's.
the new Javi, all the Javis coming out here in the next.
You know,
9
if you had
months.
another kid, we call it Rizzo Ryan. That has a good ring to it.
That's not bad.
Rizzo Ryan, Baez Johnston.
I like
That could happen.
I like it.
Here we go. All right, guys, get to work. Hey, that's going to do it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Next week, we're going to be back at the Castle Manor.
All right.
And we're going to be out there in the old pool hall slash library slash
Fun parlor.
card playing place.
Country club type atmosphere out there.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank our sponsors for sponsoring us today.
Thanks,
Without
guys.
them, this heck of a program. This program wouldn't even be.
I love this
You know.
coffee.
I'd like to thank Loin for another nice job.
Hats off.
Tim McDougal.
Yeah. All right. That's going to do it for us. We will see you next week.
Good day.